Our tale of the tape.
Look at the height and reach advantage of Bobby Lashley. Josh Burns prides himself on his punching, but needs to get inside to use it.
Bobby, ready? Josh, you ready? Let's go, fight, gentlemen.
Round number 1. Burns in the black and silver trunks, Lashley in the black trunks. Just pumping the jab.
That knee through the center cost Burns. Took his feet out from under him. Lashley took advantage with the takedown.
Exactly, Jimmy, where Bobby Lashley wants to be.
Easy pass to side control.
Looking for a key lock now.
He's got it.
A lot of turn on the key lock from Lashley.
Got to pull it in and turn it. It's very extended. He can still finish here, though. Burns right now not doing anything to get out, not shifting his hips.
Burns did give a thumbs up to Dan Mergliotta. Lashley let it go. Still in side control.
The problem is that if Burns doesn't improve his position, it's a matter of time here.
Lashley looking to step over the right arm of Burns. Knee on bicep. Trying to work the crucifix now is Lashley.
What this lets him do is go back and forth from ground and pound to fishing for that Americana.
Back to the key lock he goes. And a thumbs up from Burns. Got a grimaced look on his face.
Thumbs up is nice. It won't last forever. Has to improve his position. You see he has flat hips, now turning a little bit. To not let his hips get flat. He has to be bumping, trying to scoot that leg in and get back to guard. Looks like he's cut.
Burns cut. You see above the right eye in his forehead. Cut opened up by a sharp, downward striking Lashley elbow. Jimmy, Lashley, we talked about as he walked in, so muscular, again going for the key lock. But as a professional wrestler, he knows how to use his weight. He knows how to use his body.
And he certainly does. The problem he's having with the Americana is not pulling the wrist close to the head. He's trying to finish it with the arm extended, where the arm has a lot more rotation on it. You can still crank it, but it's all muscle. If he pulls it like that, closer to the head, now he can lift the elbow and finish.
Back again, figure fouring his hands.
So far, being very patient with this, not spending a lot of energy when it's in bad position. Josh Burns so far just not going anywhere.
90 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this heavyweight fight. Burns stuck on his back. Side control of Lashley. Repeated attempts at the key lock, and again going for it.
Now it's a Kimura. It's in the other direction. Now he can crank and finish. Wants to step over the head, but he can finish from here if he's able to bring that wrist close enough to the hip.
From the key lock transition, now the Kimura. As you said, trying to turn the elbow the other way. Now straightening the arm, and again Lashley loses it. Short elbows from Lashley.
Burns has to get out of this position in order to be successful. Lashley can keep going back to various submissions, change it up with his ground and pound. He can do that all day. Burns can only hold out so long here. Might make it through the first round, but has to be more active with his hips.
One-way traffic for Bobby Lashley, round number 1 of his Bellator debut. But still we fight on.
And I was wondering when this moment was going to happen, when he committed to his ground and pound. Now going back to the submission.
Closing seconds of round number 1. Lashley holding top position. We'll go to round 2. The Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation has assigned tonight's judges. Jimmy, your scorecard, 10-9 or 10-8 for Bobby Lashley?
I went 10-9 just as it didn't show that
ready,
fight-stopping damage.
Ready,
Dominant position, but not that fight-stopping damage I need for a 10-8, but easy 10-9.
For those of you scoring at home, under the unified rules of MMA, which are used in the US and Canada, you are not rewarded for submission defense. So effective striking and effective grappling is the #1 criteria. Even though Lashley could not find the submission finish, repeated submission attempts.
First round cost both guys a lot of gas. I would say cost Burns a bit more. He had to really power his way out of those submissions. Ground strikes landed, a washout 28-1 for Bobby Lashley. Lashley doing some damage with that jab. Another nice jab from Lashley.
Hands down, a reset for Josh Burns.
Burns more concerned about the takedown than he is about getting his own offense going, and he's eating that jab hook over the top. That kind of loopy jab. It's going right over the left hand of Burns because he's more concerned about the takedown than throwing his own punches.
Just like we saw in the feint shot there. Lashley pumping the right jab from the southpaw stance.
Lashley right now throwing the better combinations. Right now getting more comfortable with the stand-up.
What a look of intensity on the face of Bobby Lashley. Driving for the takedown with an ankle pick, and he gets it. Went for the single leg transition to an ankle pick. Back to side control goes Bobby Lashley. And again, Josh Burns flat of his back, center of the Bellator cage.
Looks like he's angling for a north-south choke. And he is going around toward the head. Gave up on it and circled back.
Lashley in a position to step over to full mount, swinging over his left leg. Staying inside control. Now he does. You can feel it coming, Jimmy.
Nice transition by Lashley. Good position to sit up and do some damage here. He's staying very low, staying very cautious.
Remember, join the global conversation amongst Bellator fans on Twitter. Use the hashtag Bellator123.
Lashley being methodical here. Short punches, forearms. Not raising up and throwing big shots.
3 more massive fights coming your way. McCrory versus Ward in the middleweight division. Jacoby versus King Mo in the light heavyweight division. And Pitbull Curran 2 for the featherweight world championship.
Arm triangle opportunity here for Lashley. Great submission for wrestlers, and he's transitioned the wrong way. Went into half guard. Could be he wants to really load up on that right hand.
Multiple cuts on the forehead of Josh Burns. It's from the elbow strikes of Lashley from side control, not the punches.
I think Burns might be looking for a way out here.
Orgliata taking a closer look. You see leaning in now. Orgliata said you've got to do something. Burns tried to explode, but there's Lashley. Now looking for the rear naked choke.
Got it.
And he gets it. There's the tap. Success in his Bellator debut for Bobby Lashley.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes by way of a rear naked choke. Official time, 3 minutes, 54 seconds into round number 2. The winner by submission, Bobby Lashley.